Hello Gizmos and welcome back to another FIFA 22 Portsmouth created career mode. So we start off after sort of the end of last month was a very frustrating month. We had a couple of games where we lost um, a couple of games and we also um, drew a couple after being 2 goals up away at Middlesbrough, and then at Bristol City we were winning comfortably just to then lose certain games and also draw as well. So drop points away from home, but our home form has been good. Yes, we have lost a game at home when we lost against Bournemouth, but we look to carry on the good form here against QPR. Today, which is the first game of the episode. I just want to say thanks to everyone who's tuned in and keeps subscribing and also liking these videos. It means a lot to me. As I said, I will get other videos out there as well. But we get an early chance here. Cooper on one of the best defensive teams in the world. You can see why with a great shot there and a great block as well. But the last shot that came in from B was frustrated that he missed it, but it hit the arm of the defender. It was going in, and Joe sends his penalty and one way, and the keeper dives the other. So we lead early doors. But Cooper have one of the best leagues defenses in the league, and they were a place above us. So you can see why I guess, sort of resilient in their defence. As you can see, they're playing the 2 and then a holding 2 as well. But we managed to get past them, and then Mikey's header had to be literally precise into that far corner to beat that keeper, and he did so. And we were 2-0 up after 18 minutes, and more of a shock to me that we were winning. You know, just in this game, just for the fact that we scored 2 early goals, but I want to put teams to the sword early doors and what we do. So, wow, Tommy's great weighted ball through to Neil, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and it's a fantastic save, regardless if Neil should score or not. But what a save that is from the QPR keeper. Then they got their goal. It was a good ball through the middle. I would say that the defence shouldn't allow that to go through the middle, and Sob was beaten, but it happens. It was a goal. And then a bit of controversial goal here. QPR jumps up. The defender wins it. Sov claims 2 hands on the ball. No foul. And apparently QPR equalised. There was no, the fans were booing and the players were arguing with the ref. And the goal was given. But Sov has 2 hands on it. Like, I literally have 2 hands on it with the keeper. He jumps up. He barges into me, nuts it out of my hands, and it is 2-2. So is the game screwing me over really with a goal that shouldn't have been given? And then Joe has a shot and it's blocked by the arm, and he jumps up with his arm. You can't do that regardless if it's handball or not. Why would you jump with your arm in the air? You're given your chance to go away from it. And then I was thinking, who have I not going to take a penalty with for a long time? I know Mill has scored, but the fact is that I've already taken one, so I didn't want to take another one, because sometimes you always miss if you take more than one. So they score to make it 3-2 from nil. But yeah, sometimes if you take more than one penalty in a game, it's never normally good. Jack with a long range shot again. It's blocked with the arm. The same defender should have been sent off, really, blocking on the line. This time I gave it to Ryan. We were winning, so I gave it to Ryan to score his first goal for us. He sends the keeper the wrong way and slots it in, and he scores his first goal for Pompey in this career save. Didn't get one in League One, but finally gets one in the Championship, and to celebrate with Mikey as well. So we win that game 4-2. A really good game to win as well. Next up was Watford, and a really good Watford team. Really good football this was, and a good finish into the far corner. Defence was nowhere. Novio was in the middle. Chris was out wide. I don't know why. But yeah, really poor defender from our point of view. And then Tommy with probably one of the passes of the season. What a pass that is. All the way over to Joe. Took a fantastic touch. Beat the speed away from the defender. And slots it into the corner. Mikey probably off celebrating with Tommy for that ball that he played. But from Watford's corner, straight up to the other end. And yeah, just Joe slots it in to make it 1-1 into the second half. Watford played really well. Dango sliding in, but probably too early. Ryan was too late to get there, and it just falls down. It hits Novio on the arm. It looked like it was either going in or going wide. I'm not 100% sure, but Watford have a chance to score from the penalty spot. I thought I saved it, but it actually hit the post and went behind me, and then Watford regained their lead 10 minutes into the second half. And then we was wanting to hit back here. Neil with a really good burst of run. Great pass into Paul. What a ferocious shot, and what a good save that was from the keeper, tipping it over. And then 5 minutes later, just after the hour mark, really good football from Watford again, just passing it, one touch football. I really want FIFA to change like the passing. Players don't pass it. They just don't. They shoot. He takes the touch and he turns. He shoots the first time round. They wouldn't pass it in that respect. So I hope FIFA change that. But we go down 3-1, and it is a defeat, unfortunately. Off to Rotherham next in a midweek game, so a change of team, couple of new players in, freshening the team up because a lot of games have been playing. Danny scores the opening goal, a poor header, really, to be fair. The keeper should have saved it, but he pushes it in his own net, and we lead early doors. And then Novio here on the outskirts has a long shot. It's blocked again from the arm of the defender. And you can say I'll get a lot of penalties from blocking with the arm, but you don't need to put your arm up there. Why are you putting your arm up there in the first place? Either let it go for the keeper or take it on the chest or header it away. Either way, Joe does the business and makes it 2-0 after 18 minutes in this first half, already dominating as we mean to go on. As we celebrate, then B comes down the right hand side, good ball into Mikey. He then crosses and hits the defender on the arm. We get another penalty. But penalties aren't penalties. We get some against us and we get some for us. This time B stepped forward. And a really good penalty it was. Just slots it away powerfully. Keeper just stood there and watched. But it's 3-0 after 40 minutes or 39 minutes. And it's 3-0. And that should be the points wrapped up, really. Rotherham were down the bottom of the league. So not going to get too excited over this result, but it is a good win, especially away from home. Ryan put in a really good cross and B hit it on the volley to make it 4 just on the stroke of half time. To really show how dominant we were in this first half. Honestly, we were so good. And then potentially one of the goals of the season from Tyler, takes a touch and hits it with an absolute screamer into the top corner. You are not going to get better than that. So unbelievable goal it was from Tyler. Fantastic finish, and just really happy that he come on to do that. Good football from Rotherham. I thought he was offside, but Ryan played him on. Could have got there, but Michael Smith smashed it away for 5-1. I was more annoyed that I didn't keep the clean sheet. That's probably a fair result. That I should have kept the clean sheet in a game that we dominated, and they didn't really have many shots on goal. And then one of the funniest own goals that you're going to see, he had tried to header it back to his keeper, then he headed it into his own net, but it came from Novio's cross. No one was in the box. I don't know why Novio crossed it, but anyway, we take a very big win and 3 points away from home. And then again, a game on Saturday, Mikey with a free kick. Early doors is comfortable save from the Millwall goalkeeper. But again, it's Saturday, Tuesday game, so a lot of rotation in this squad. Joe put a really good ball over the top to Mikey, and what a finish that is. That's up there for goal of the month as well in this episode. And yeah, just really absolutely phenomenal goal. Just the technique from Mikey is just amazing. Here, really poor defending. I think Chris loses out to it, then Dan loses it. And a really good shot from Tom Bradshaw, who is an absolutely really good striker. I would love him at Pompey in real life. I don't think he's at Millwall this season. I think he probably left. I'm not 100% sure. But what a finish that was. Absolutely brilliant finish. And then here, B with a great touch, curls it into that far corner. Keeper not getting that. That is some finish from B. Off he goes celebrating into the corner. But that is some arrowed finish into the far corner. Keeper not saving it, but again, Paul won it in midfield. Great determination from Paul to win that in midfield. And then on the stroke of full time, we're back with conceding the late goals. Again, it's Bradshaw, just takes the touch and hits it. Nothing that Dan or Chris could do. Everyone falls to the floor. Ian is just beaten. It's just in the top corner. I have to applaud it because it's such a really amazing goal. But yeah, we take spoils from that game. Into the Derby game, and this game was absolutely shocking. This was the best bit of action. Mikey tried to flick it over, but the keeper made a really good save. And then here, just nothing come to it. It rolls to Tommy. He tries to get it in, just trying to keep this winning. Just trying to keep the ball alive. Finally, it drops to Tommy. He makes a bit of space. He goes and then he shoots over the bar. And that was all that happened in that game, lads. Honestly, I am disgusted with how I played in this game. It was a very poor game. Derby just came and literally they sat for a point, and that was the frustrating thing, is that Derby didn't do anything to warrant a win or a loss or a draw, and we didn't do anything to warrant a win either way. So very, very poor. And I'll show you how poor it was. As you can see that we had a couple of early shots and a couple of saves. We had 11 shots, but actually we only had 3 on target, with Derby's 1 shot on target. So very poor from both standards. But the positive side is it is a clean sheet. So we sit in 6th. Norwich and Watford both only lost 1 game each. They lead the way on the same points, and then there's a gap opening up, guessing towards the mid-table. You can see Coventry, Luton and Preston all down there struggling. In terms of the goals, not much happened actually. More players scoring 1 goals. I'm now on double figures thanks to a couple of goals that I got. Mikey's finally scoring after not scoring for a while. B and Danny are both on 5, Neil on 4, Chris on 2, and as you can see, 1-1, 1-1 for Kean, Tyre, McLovin and Jack. So put Ryan, first goal for him. Tyler off and running this season. Ocean still yet to score, a little bit worrying. But guys, if you haven't enjoyed the video, subscribe.